Welcome back. It is time for episode 23, the final episode of 2022. Are you ready for the new year, Craig?
I am kind of. I'm hoping to pursue a lot of new things this year. Hopefully, collect lot more cool games. Spoiler alert: the episode after this one is going to be our collecting goals for 2023. So, kind
Oh,
of
now we're
mentally
committed
preparing
to it.
myself for that to think about some fun stuff to try to strive for. Probably similar to what this episode's goals are, but just for the sake of interesting retrospective and listening, I'm going to try to come up with some more ideas as well.
I am looking forward to 2022. 2023. I thought it's been a great year for me, honestly, not just in collecting, but in life and everything. Life is going well
Yeah,
for me.
good to hear.
Mm, but
You
nobody
deserve it,
cares
bud.
about our lives, Craig. Let's just get
Nah,
into the video game talk.
it's all about the video games.
So what we're gonna do here today is discuss from episode 3 back in January what our collecting goals were and see how what kind of progress we made on said goals. I had 3. How many did you have?
I also had three, so
All right, let's alternate then. I will let you go first, sir.
all right, sweet. So the first and main goal that I had for 2022, and the only goal that I, spoiler alert, really accomplished was to work more towards the Vita set. Uh, I said I was going to put limited run on the back burner, mostly go for the retail set, but I still wanted both. That ended up kind of true, kind of not. So I started last year. I checked. It was actually 150 exactly PlayStation Vita games, and I'm ending the year with 212. So that is a 62. If I'm doing my math right, 62 game gain for the Vita set.
Heck
Um,
yeah.
yeah, I got quite a lot of heavies out of the way. I brought over with me from the game room our No Surge Plus. This was the biggest heavy hitter I got out of the way. Probably like the second or third most expensive game on the Vita. So happy to have that one knocked out, of course, and it's actually a pretty good game as well. If you
Nice.
guys would like self plug, I have a whole video on my Vita pickups for the last year, basically on my channel. So yeah, I made some pretty good headway there. Hopefully next year I could get closer to finishing it. I'm probably not going to finish it just because Vita collecting gets harder every day. But if I could do another 50 games, next year and then the year after that, then I'll have a full set. So here's to hoping.
Heck yeah. We're gonna start with something crazy here. I said I wanted to buy 100 GameCube games, and that I was aiming to finish the set in 2023.
All right.
And you know what's crazy, Craig, is I started with 350 and ended with 412. Do you know what that number is? 62. The same as you.
That is so funny. Look at that.
That's so funny. Yeah.
What are the chances?
Anyways, 350. I have crossed the 400 mark. I'm at 412 GameCube games, and um, I do not think I'll be finishing the set in 2023. So I said I wanted 100 GameCube games this year. It looks like it's not going to happen unless I go on a crazy buying spree in the next
Do it.
25 days.
Just go nuts.
No Christmas gifts for anybody, guys. I got to pick up 40 more GameCube games.
Got bigger fish to
Um,
fry.
yeah. So I don't know. Maybe 2024. Maybe it will be 2023. Who knows what's in store for me?
Yeah, maybe you'll
But
find the garage sale of the decade.
yeah, right. Um, I did pull a few cool ones aside from the 2022
Hell yeah.
time. I got Animaniacs this year. It wasn't
Sleeper
cheap.
hit.
I think it was $100. It was.
Sleeper hit.
Fantasy Star Online. I think it was more than $100. I don't remember. Cost a lot of money. Fantasy Star Online 1 and 2 plus, to be clear.
Harder version to find.
And Disney Football. Disney Sports Football was a cool one. I think it's gone up since I
Nice.
bought it. So that's nice. Shout out to the man gets a shout out almost every episode. Shout out to Tyler for hooking it up with that one.
Always looking out.
Yeah, what's your second collecting goal?
Real quick, just batting off of the games you showed, I thought I would say, just for fun, Shout out to the game collecting Reddit. Long ago, when I was working for the GameCube set, someone on there before I even really knew it was a game, because you just kind of buy as you go through for set collecting. You don't really always notice everything or think about every game you're looking at. Someone on Reddit back then pointed out to me, he was like, hey, if you're going for the set, he was like, Animaniacs and Spirits and Spells, two games most people don't know are rare and aren't that expensive yet. So those were both games that I got for like $30 back in the day.
Sheesh.
Which is kind of fun. I also think of Phantasy Star 2 Online Plus because I have a friend in Arizona that frequently goes to the same store that I got my Pokemon boxing out there, and they had that game there, and she sent me a text like, hey, do you need this one? And it was like $70 complete. So that was another good deal I got way back when. And then Disney Sports Football, I don't know, maybe things have changed, but when I was going for the set, I had more trouble finding that game than basketball. Like, there was like almost no listings of complete ones at a time ever. So maybe that's changed now because people just kind of, know and sell more. Seems like there's more GameCube games available
Right.
than there used to be in general. So I would say if you're going for the GameCube set, football is definitely one to look out for just as much as basketball. But as for my second goal I had for 2022, I said that I wanted to collect more Gravity Rush stuff since Gravity Rush is my favorite series to collect merchandise for. Um, I flubbed. I didn't really get anything, honestly. I was looking through. Only two things that were new that I got this year was this Gravity Days 2 keychain. I'll try to show on camera. It's hard to tell, but the Dusty the Cat
Very
is
cool.
see-through, which is really cool. So, and he has like that sparkly galaxy thing he has going on in the game. So that's fun. I got this on Bai. I was the only bidder, and I've never seen another one, so I'm glad I got it because I haven't seen one before or since. And same with this. So this is a copy of Gravity Rush Remastered, an Australian review copy that comes with a slip
Hmm.
cover, and then the disc inside is, if you guys know, a lot of European games. I think it was mostly Australian though for like PAL stuff. They got there was preview discs that would get sent to reviewers on red and white PS4 discs. So that's what's inside of here, and I have not been able to find like any information on this particular slipcover. So for all I know, maybe it's not even official or not, but I do know that the game inside is an actual review copy, which is kind of cool. So if anyone has any information on this slipcover, feel free to let me know because I haven't been able to find anything. I tried posting about it online a while ago and I got no answers. So just
Is that
one
one
of those.
sealed?
No, it just has a little baggie over to protect the
Okay.
slipcover. But yeah, so not too much added to the Gravity Rush collection like I liked. I bidded on a lot of stuff. Last episode we talked about some Sony Walkmans with Gravity Rush stuff on them. Missed on those. Missed out on like a phone card. So I tried to buy a lot of stuff on Bai because eBay is pretty much dried up. I pretty much bought everything Gravity Rush on there in terms of like merchandise and stuff. So not much new, unfortunately. A lot of people, whether they're Japanese bidders or people over here bidding on Bai, I just keep getting bought out. So I guess moral of the story is I just gotta man up and start putting higher max bids. But
That's
that's
always the answer.
that's pretty. Yes, that is always the answer. But yeah, that's basically all I got for that goal. So flubbed a little, but it's okay because still working towards it. Just it's a slower process now.
Not even joking. I'm gonna need you to teach me how to use Bai.
Oh,
I
it's
need to get on it.
fantastic. I've bought hordes of Japanese GameCube games on there before for like 50 cents a piece, and then I paid more for shipping than I did the games. So
Yeah.
if you time your bids right and you do like those auctions that end at awkward times of the day, you could get some really good deals.
I gotta get some Rayman stuff. A lot. But yeah, speaking of Rayman, that was my second collecting goal.
Hmm.
Oh, actually it was my third, but we're gonna go into Rayman now. Um Specifically, I said I wanted to import more foreign Rayman games. So I
Mhm.
really have not picked up a whole lot of North American games. I did pick up a handful of foreign releases. I just did a Rayman collection video, so you can check that out if you would like.
Great
There's
vid.
way more stuff in there, but we have Rayman limited edition from somewhere in Europe. I think this one is from the UK.
The dollar
Uh,
version or the
yeah,
pound
the
version.
€1,
It's
or I
awesome.
think someone corrected me, and it's not a euro. It's actually something else. Whatever. I am uncultured for sure,
It's
but
European money. It's not
yeah.
real money anyway. It's fine.
It says limited edition on it, and it says produced exclusively for the Sunday Mirror in association with Asda. I looked up Sunday Mirror. I don't remember what it was, but something over there in Europe. We have Rayman 2 on PC again, also from, I think this one is from Australia, thanks to someone mentioning it in the comments of my video. Um, yeah, still only like 45% sure that this is not a fake copy. I don't know.
So
You let me
bizarre.
know.
It definitely looks like very oddly printed.
Yeah, the disc looks strange. It's oddly colored for sure. We got the coolest thing in the world, Rayman 3 on the PC. It comes with a freaking controller
I love it.
imported from, you guessed it, somewhere in Europe. Yeah, I won't pull everything out, but go check out that video if you care.
Yes, you should. It's a great video.
Oh, yikes, I pulled a lot out. Okay, so these were the three that I didn't get to show in the video because they were still in transit here.
Huh?
We got some PS2 hits here, some Rayman M, some Rayman Revolution, and Rayman 3. And you know what we didn't get in America? Silver and blue PS2 cases. These are pretty cool.
Huh.
Silver is to signify platinum hits, which
Interesting.
sounds like an Xbox thing. It definitely is.
Mm.
Blue, I don't know what it signifies, but this one's in a blue case.
I think all PAL games just came in a blue case in Europe, I'm pretty sure, with those plain white spines.
Well, this one's black, so I hope it's in the right case.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever. What do I know? I'm not European.
Also, came with a freaking demo. Gosh, dang it! It was so
Ooh.
CIB. I can't take it. It's so good.
Beautiful.
Anyways, that's enough of that. Y'all have heard too much Rayman from me lately.
No such thing.
What you got for number 3?
Alright, last one. So my last goal was to... I never really committed to going for a Game Boy Advance full set. I just kind of wanted to said I was going to keep trucking along collecting for it. That's another one where not only did I flub the goal, I completely backtracked and I sold like half of my Game Boy Advance games. Because is it really Craig's game room if he doesn't change his mind and get rid of a bunch of shit? So I got rid of... It wasn't half, but it's pretty close. I was a little over 300 complete in box games, and now I'm down to
Wow.
184, and I still have probably like a pile of like 20-ish that I'm trying to get rid of. I just decided to make it more of a all killer no filler kind of collection, for lack of a better term. Like I liked having some weird, like random, uncommon and rare games like Planet of the Apes and just different things like that. I can't really think of other examples, but I knew I was never gonna play them. They're taking up a lot of space, and the shelf that I have right now for my Game Boy Advance games, I had to like double and triple layer some of them, and I feel like there's no point in me having this stuff if I can't even display it properly, because that's part of collecting, is to have that nice display, show it off, have it easily accessible if you want to play it and all that kind of stuff. So I decided to just cut back on a lot of the fat, get rid of the uncommon and rare shovelware to other collectors that I know, and mostly just keep the good stuff that I knew I wanted to play, like the Car Battler Joes, like things that are rare but I also think are cool and actually intend on playing one day and things like that. But I did finish a subset for Game Boy Advance that I thought I could show off just for fun, because this is a series that means a lot to me. So here we got Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis,
Nice.
Sonic Combo Pack. We got
Heck
Sonic Pinball Party. This was the hardest one for me to find, the standalone Pinball Party.
Yeah.
Sonic Battle, and then all 3 of the Sonic Advance games. So I was able to finish that subset, which was very exciting to me because I'm a huge Sonic fan. I played all the Advance games growing up, so Those games mean a lot to me. And yeah, so the Game Boy Advance goal, I redacted basically, but I'm still collecting for it if I find games that I want. I have a majority of the games I want for it already, but there's still a couple of random RPGs here and there and stuff like that that I want to try to find. Some anime games like the Yu Yu Hakusho and Shaman King games and stuff like that. So I haven't given up on Game Boy Advance. I'm just not basically getting everything for it like I was at one point.
180 definitely is not giving up on it. No worries on that.
Yeah, still quite a lot.
Awesome, man.
So
I did buy one game from Craig. It was a garbage Superman game.
oh yeah, that's right. I think I sent it with
Happy
your
to help.
Rayman demo disc that you got from me.
Yeah. Oh, I could have. Oh no, that wasn't imported. Yeah. Heck yeah. The. I forgot what I was gonna say about you selling your games. Yeah. Good stuff though, my guy.
Thank you. Yeah,
oh, I know what I was
lot-
gonna
lot
say.
of,
You're definitely lying. Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say a lot of people in the Bird Dog Gaming kind of quote unquote crew, our little circle, were happy consumers of my sale. So Vinny and
I was
Tyler and
gonna
all
say-
the homeboys were buying quite a lot of games off of me. So
You're lying to the people if you're saying you're gonna play Sonic Genesis on the Game Boy Advance.
that's definitely true. I'm never gonna play that. Actually, I probably would play it because it's so bad that I'd probably just find it funny. But I'm actually an avid
Yeah.
Sonic 1 hater anyway, so
Interesting.
Sonic 1's not.
Yeah,
a
I
good
would like
game.
to try that version.
It's the music is awful. It has like the world's worst sound font. It's actually like just funny to listen to. Everybody go look up the soundtrack to Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis. It'll make your day.
I looked it up and it's not that bad.
Oh my god, yes it is.
I know I'm alone on that. Number 3 for me. I said I wanted to buy more important games. I've definitely have gotten a few of those for sure. We got Echo the Dolphin. Tides of Time might not be the most important game on the Genesis. I still don't have the first Echo, but it counts. It's a Sega title that
Totally.
helped define the Genesis. Castlevania, I think, was this year.
Ooh.
If I'm wrong, forgive me. But I got my Circle Seal CIB
Ooh.
copy, decent shape. Got it for a solid price.
Nice. I added that game this year too.
See, oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I think I remember that. Yeah. Symphony of the Night, Black Label. Shout out to Tyler. That's the last shout out you're getting for a while, pal.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've had enough of
Yep.
you. He's gonna migrate his way onto
And
the
then
show
a-
somehow.
where did I get this game? This was a big purchase here. It wasn't eBay. Was it freaking Instagram? It was.
Ooh,
I got myself a collector's edition of Ocarina of Time CIB.
beautiful.
That's so weird that I forgot where I bought it from.
know
It
what?
had to be Instagram.
I'm pretty sure I remember where you bought it, because wasn't this the one where like the first photo on eBay was a stock photo? So you were like, I bet no one
Oh.
else was gonna bid on this, and you did. And I thought that you won that. Was that not it?
That totally could have been it, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a bad listing, guys.
Yeah, you sent like a group text, and you're like, if anyone wants dibs, you're like, no one's gonna buy this because the first photo was a stock photo, and then after you scrolled, it showed the actual photos of it.
Absolute rookie mistake by that seller, and I
So
have,
funny.
yeah. So I've had the gray cartridge my whole life, but didn't have it complete in box. Definitely wanted a CIB collector's edition at some point, and yeah, got them all now. Not got them all. I got that one now.
Nice.
I'm sure someday, maybe I'll have a regular gray cart CIB, but definitely need Majora's Mask. I don't have that one even loose. Yeah, still tons and
Top
tons
3
of
Zeldas.
tons and tons of important games to own for the collection. Not gonna stop going for that. But buying 62 GameCube games will really hinder that. I feel like as soon as I'm done with the GameCube set, I'm just hammering down on important titles. I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
I need to know, why don't you just go all in on Super Nintendo since that's your favorite console? Why don't you just go for the full set?
For whatever reason, Craig, I really don't give a dang about the garbage on SNES, and I don't know
That's fair.
why.
There's a lot of garbage.
it can't be worse than GameCube in percentages, but I don't know, man. I just want the good stuff on Super Nintendo.
That's fair.
I can't explain it.
Well, the good stuff on the Super Nintendo is like the best of the best. So
True. So yeah, we're probably going to talk about our collecting goals for 2023 in next month's episode, especially since Craig has already announced it. I feel like we are committed to it now.
well, it makes sense, right? Make it a yearly tradition. And then we could all laugh at me when I sell a bunch of stuff in December every year. The usual rigmarole.
Anything else, Craig?
No, I'm happy with where I am, especially with the Vita set. This year is a big year for me too. First year, moving out on my own, getting married next year, so obviously can't spend money as frivolously as I once was able to. But I was still able to get a good amount of games, most of them very undervalued because, when you're going for sets, you want to try to save money and cut corners everywhere you can in that way. I think I made the right decision to slim down Game Boy Advance and just focus on the good stuff. And then Gravity Rush, my wallet's thanking me that I didn't win most of those buy auctions. So I'd say overall successful year for the collection.
Heck yeah.
In terms of meeting collecting goals, maybe not. But, I added a bunch of other stuff. Random things to random consoles. I beefed up NES, N64, stuff like that. So just in general for the year of collecting, pretty good.
That's what I like to hear. Think you're going to take it down a notch for next year's goals? You think you're going balls to the walls? Or we can wait.
I'll probably go balls to the wall with at least one, just to set myself up for failure because I think it's fun and kind of funny. And then maybe it'll motivate myself even more. Maybe I'll start going crazy. But or you know what? Here's my goal: only collecting from Goodwill. That's my goal. See how far I can get next year.
You're gonna save so much money.
And get like 3 games.
That's great.
There we go. No, yeah, that's. I think that's all I got. Thank you guys for listening a whole year. We almost hit our goal of 2 episodes a month, but we had multiple episodes that were disgustingly long, and this show isn't supposed to be disgustingly long. So I think that kind of makes up for it. And I look forward to continuing the show, my good pal, next year.
Merry Christmas to all of you. Hopefully this comes out before Christmas. If it doesn't, then Happy New Year.
Yeah, if it doesn't, it's his fault. He edits, so don't look at me.
Craig, I gotta say thank you for doing this with me twice a month, all year long. You're an excellent co-host. Wouldn't want anyone else.
You're the best, man. I love doing it.
And to the audience, thank you so much. We will be continuing this 2 times a month in 2023. And yeah, for real, happy holidays. Thank you guys so much for the support.
All right, take care.
And join the Discord.
Yes.